Right, because the 1.5 million went good.
Went great.
Went great. You laundered that money. You got $1 million back in laundered money. So now you're going to do 2.5 million. But this time things went a little different.
A lot different.
Yeah.
This time, same setup. Now I got two too many luggages. He goes to the casino. He says he's doing the same system, right? I'm at the gym with my trainer 3 hours later from when I gave him the money, and I get a phone call. I'm like, fuck, that was fast, right? He cleaned it all in 3 hours. I'm like, fuck yeah. Take the call, and he says, we have a problem. I said, a problem? I said, what do you mean we have a problem? He says, I lost the money. I got $300,000 left. I said, no, whoa.
You lost $2.2 million in 3 hours.
How do you do that, right? Is that even possible?
Yeah.
In my mind, I'm thinking he's robbing me.
Yeah.
You just stole from me. I'm fuming, right? I said, he's like, I just need some more money and I can win it back. But I'm not giving anybody any more money after they just told me they lost my money. You're out of your fucking mind. My personal trainer is also a bodyguard and a boxer. And I said, you know what? You go put on a suit. I'm going to put on a suit. We're going to the casino right now. My idea was we're going to see if he's lying, right? I get there. We're in these 3-piece suits and the guy's shaking like a fucking leaf. He's nervous. And he's explaining, listen, man, I lost it, but I can get it back. I promise you, man. I got $300,000 back at the room. I'll get that. I just needed some more money and we'll win it all back. I'm like, you're out of your fucking mind. We're not giving you any more money. In fact, we need your $300,000 and we need your passport because you're not leaving the country until we've resolved this.
Well, right, because that's not actually your money.
That's not my money.
That is the cartel's money.
That's the cartel's.
$2.5 million.
Correct.
Of the cartel's money.
Yes.
You now owe.
I owe.
They don't know about this other guy,
no,
nor do they care.
It's my responsibility. Remember, they hired me.
How do you feel at that moment when you realize that you owe the cartel $2.5 million?
My life's over. What am I going to do?
You can't run.
Can't run. Can't give them mine. Can't even get out of the fucking country.
Well, how much money do you have yourself at this point?
You know, at this point, I'm just small amounts, right? But as soon as I get over there and have this $980,000 given me, I'm giving that to the cartel.
Right, so you're not stacking this money.
No, I'm not stacking. My thing is I want to pay them off first. So I lose $2.5 million to the cartels, right? I'm telling this guy, I said, listen, you got $300,000 at the hotel, your hotel. Let's go get it. I said, my personal trainer is going to ask the pit boss right now because he knew the pit boss at this hotel, at this Star Casino, if this money was really even played. Because now we're thinking there's something shady's going on. Like this guy robbed me. Maybe he made a deal with the pit boss. We don't know, right? So he comes back. He says the pit boss says he played it and he lost. He was playing $90,000 a hand. And
$90,000 a hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
3 hands at a time.
So $270,000 a hand.
Yes.
Okay. You're paying $250,000 a hand. Yeah, I can see how that can go pretty quickly.
That could go bad, right?
A bunch of bad hands in a row, and that's that. Okay.
Just need 10 bad hands, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, 10 bad hands and it's all gone.
So I still don't believe it, though. I think I'm still in my head going, okay, the pit boss probably made a deal with him. They're going to split it, and they're going to fucking play me for some sucker. And I'm like, fuck, man. I said, now I'm pissed, right? I tell him, I said, we're going to go get a hotel room. My trainer and I, you're going to meet us at this hotel room with the $300,000 in your passport, and we're going to figure this out. But I'm a little paranoid because the guy's he's been to my apartment because I gave him money there the first time around. So now I'm a little paranoid because he knows where I live. So I'm like, okay, what do we do? Like, should we meet him at my apartment or should we meet him at the hotel? So I said, you know what, fuck it. We get the hotel room, Hilton Hotel on George Street. We call him. We say, hey, we're at room 3026 George Street, Hilton. I said, meet us there with the $300,000 in your passport. 4 hours goes by and nothing. We're like, I'm with my personal trainer. I said, you know what, fuck it. Let's go back to my studio apartment. We start drinking wine. We're like, I'm stressing. I'm popping Xanax. I'm feared for my life right now. And finally, he calls and he says, I'm on my way. I'm like, okay, good. So I tell my trainer, I said, I'm going to put together a suitcase. It's $700,000. I said, he's going to bring you 300. That'll be an even million. And take that million when you're done with the transaction and take the million to your place. This is my trainer. I said, I'm a little paranoid right now. I want to just start stashing some of this money out of here. My personal trainer goes and he gets to the hotel. Unbeknownst to us, this guy Robin Hood called the hotel and said, there's someone with a gun in room 3026. As soon as my personal trainer got to the hotel, there was 4 New South Wales police, which is Sydney Police Department, that stopped him and said, we got a report that by an American man that you have a gun in your room. And he's like, what are you talking about? He had a suitcase with $700,000 in it. They're like, we're also going to need to check your bag. Sure enough, he opens the bag. There's no fucking gun, but there's $700,000.
Right. So they seize it.
Yeah. They take him to jail. Mm-hmm. So what happens, Vlad? Now I lost $700,000 plus the 2.5. Now I'm down $3.2 million of the cartel's money in less than 24 fucking hours.
Wow. Okay.
So now what? I don't know. I'm thinking now my trainer's playing me because he's not answering my phone. He was supposed to do this transaction and he was supposed to call me when it was done. I'm calling him. I'm freaking out. 4 hours later goes, it's like 2 a.m. and I get a call from the New South Wales Police Department on my throwaway phone. They're like, hello, is this Junior DeLuca? Because that was the name I was going by. We're calling in regards to the $700,000 we just found in a suitcase with Sean Caroland. I'm like, oh, fuck. They're like, Mr. DeLuca, do you mind coming into the station? I'm like, oh, hell no. I ain't going to no station. I'm fucking telling the lady, you know what? I'm in Bondi Beach. I'm not coming into the station. It's like 2 hours away. I said, I'll come tomorrow. I'm freaking out now. I'm like, oh, fuck. Shit's about to hit the fan. He gets out. And the next day, he gets bail. He comes to me. He says, bro, we have a problem. He says, that fucking gambler, he called the cops. He says, he told him that we were threatening him. And I said, well, what did you tell him? He says, I told him that you're an investor in one of my companies and that money was given to me to invest. He says, but he goes, I said, well, fuck, what are we going to do? He's like, don't worry. We're going to get it back. I'm like, how are we going to get it back? He said, I got the best attorney, man. He goes, I got people in this town that will get us that money back.